I'm a complete firm believer in capitalism, but for me, the definition of capitalism and what capitalism to be is today has been severely distorted. I still feel America is a great place to be. It's a place, like that. There's a little slogan in the book, in fact, which I use, which I had seen, in fact, somewhere using it like on a placard, which is that someone was protesting. Exactly, someone was protesting against American occupation.
Yankee, go home, but take me with you.
But take me with you. So it's still a great place to be. But I, at heart, have prospered as well from a capitalist system. And there's a lot of good that America has to offer. But when the beacon of capitalism, the so-called land of the free, today has become a place where capitalism has been or is increasingly distorted. And you feel so many young Americans are saying they would rather have socialism than capitalism. I wanted to write a book to examine what's happened. Why have they lost faith in the current economic system? And possibly what can be done about it? And then what are the lessons for people like us in India? Because at the end of the day, we are still moving in a capitalist direction, but we are still far away from being a truly capitalist country.
First, do you feel that why should Indians pay attention to the Fed and the interest rate? As you speak, Jackson Hole is going to happen. Is it important for emerging markets to see what the Fed is doing?
Absolutely, because I think that as far as emerging markets are concerned, that they're still very reliant on foreign capital, for their economic growth.
FDIs.
Now, like FDI and like also for FII flows and stuff. Now, because the Fed is still the central bank of the world, the de facto central bank of the world, it still controls the price of money. It still has a lot of influence on that. Now, in India's case, the good thing which has happened is that a very strong domestic market has emerged for flows. But most emerging markets don't have a strong domestic market. So they are still very reliant on foreign capital to drive their stock market, to drive a lot of their economic growth. India has been able to set in motion the financialization process where it's less reliant on foreign capital. But many of the other emerging markets aren't so fortunate. So therefore, they care about it. So the Fed remains the central bank of the world. And the second aspect, I think, is the fact that many emerging markets don't have a strong enough domestic market to support both economic growth or equity market returns in the absence of foreign flows.